Hello. There we go. Let's try that again. Hello. Welcome back to the Darkside Detective. Fumble in the dark. Last time I think we only played one mission. And we got our partner back from the dark side because he'd got trapped in there by making an accidental wish from a genie. I will warn you that it is really hot in the room that I'm streaming in. If it gets too hot, I'm going to stop the stream early. I'm also going to be keeping an eye on Euclid because he's in the window hammock and he's not known for being sensible about the heat. Although, the last couple of days he's been snoozing in the bathroom, which has been quite funny because he's had a look on his face like, I do not want to be here, but it's the only place that's vaguely cool to lie on, the bathroom floor. And therefore I'm going to put up with it and be miserable about it. So we'll see if he's sensible today or not. Right, yes, where's my moose? There's my moose. So, the twilight years. We're duly back. We're off to visit his nanny over in Shifty Acres. Hey JD, how's it going? Are you melting as much as I am? What a day. Yeah, whoever that welcome back party at the station was for must be gutted to have been pulled out of retirement. You are? Yeah. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was saying that if it gets too... This is the hottest room in my house, and my computer's currently showing 36 degrees. Is the internal temperature of my PC. If I get too hot, I'll just be cutting the stream short. It's why I didn't stream Thursday or Friday, because it was just too hot in here. Whoever that welcome back party at the station was for must be gutted to have been pulled out of retirement. Dooley, that was a welcome back party for you. For me? Then why did we leave? You wanted to see your nan? Ugh, I'm such a dork. Anyway, let's go see Nanny. What did you bring her? A gift! Yeah, I see that, but what kind of gift? A secret one? Stay off the grass and other drugs too. I mean, when you're old, do what you want. I'm sorry they didn't reinstate the division detective. It's okay. Solving normal crimes is important too. At least they paid to get the Popomoto repaired. She's looking as good as ever. Better than ever, like brand new. Newer even. I had to fight with the mechanics, but she's the best car on the force now. Don't you listen to him, Moto. You're looking sick. He'll come around. Twin Lakes number 7 retirement home. This place is eerily quiet. Stack of tabloids for keeping the residents up to speed on the local happenings. Rolling Bones for local pop culture deaths. Classic Rocks for any budding geologists. And Enemy for keeping track of your foes. Oh, they also have coupons for businesses in the area. One place is selling second-hand potatoes, another is offering to wash all your books for half price, and a third touts hauntings, 3 ghosts for the angst of one. I love this city. There's a lot of interesting coupons here. I should make a note to cut them out before I leave. There's nobody at reception. You're off the clock, detective. Stop noticing things. Me, I close my eyes the second I clock out. Why'd I pay for a phone when there's already one right here? Old people are for life, not just for Christmas. True. Good to see health and safety standards are being met. Okay, I don't know where's your granny? This place feels so stark, so clinical, you know? It could really do with something to spruce it up. Let's go this way. I think she's the other way, Dooley. I always mix up my left and right. I'd love to visit an old castle like that someday. Me too. We should book a holiday. Are you not a little wary of holidays nowadays? What? Why would I be? That's the spirit, buddy. Yeah, the last one we went on didn't end well. Your laptop's struggling. Needs a good clean out and fresh thermal paste anyway, but the weather is sure not helping. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. Well, yeah, that is exactly why I cancelled streams on Thursday and Friday. Because when I'm working from home, I'm in this room, so I'd have my PC on all day Thursday and all day Friday, and this room was just not a good room to be in the evenings. Nice to see a little green around the place. None of those are her room, detective. Oh. Looks to be a supply closet, not of interest to us. Oh yeah, I forget we're not exploring, are we? We're just visiting Nanny. We're here. Nana, it's me, Patrick, and I have the Francis with me. Sorry, boys, it's all a bit manic out there. I'm not opening the door until everyone calms down. Nanny Dooley, it's me, Francis. What do you mean that it's manic out here? Oh, all sorts. People swinging from the ceiling, large parties, carjackers, you name it, it's happening. Seems pretty calm to... Oh. Should we... Yeah, we probably should. Okay, Nanny, you leave it to us. We'll find out and retire any retirees who are out of line. Dooley, we're not retiring anybody. Speak for yourself. But we will look around the place. Put out that chair, see what else is happening. Maybe I should follow the chair first. Oh, somebody put the chair out already. Super. Okay, so maybe things aren't normal around here. I mean, do we know that this isn't normal for a retirement home? Like, maybe that's just the shenanigans the old folks get up to. Is it safe to come out yet? Sort of, maybe? That's not very reassuring, you know. We're police. Is that more reassuring? Yes. Wait, are you real police or that comedy division Patrick Dooley's in? We're real departments. Not according to Hey there, ask her about that burning wheelchair, hey? What's going on around here? The residents are full of energy today. It's proving hard to track and calm them all down. Track them down? Yeah, they have free reign. This isn't a prison camp, Patrick. We don't have location monitors on the patients. Not anymore. Where did that burning wheelchair come from? I think some of the residents were trying to get some chairs up onto the roof. Maybe it's linked to that? Honestly, once things kicked off, I lay down here to wait for help. Or death. Whichever comes first. If you knew me, I'd be hiding down here. Okay. So... now we can try some doors. Blood thinning bandages. You got me. They're useless. Worse than. Entirely counterproductive. But they run off and I just can't pass on a good deal. Some of these lines are red. Others are not. Know the difference. Do not fear the listening snake. Let it hear your innermost secrets. Stupid information campaign. I'm not letting a listening snake anywhere near me. No, I've never been worried about stethoscopes before, but now... a little bit. An industrial vat of denture gum. Buying it in bulk is how places like this stay open. Watch the pennies and all that. Watch the pennies? That's right, watch them. See what they get up to when they think we're not around. Where do they go? Why are they always so dirty? 1,000 tiny towels. Perfect for sewing into one normal sized towel and a fraction of the price. Or 1,000 fractions of the price. A year's supply of microwavable hair clips. They were on sale. Buy one, get the rest for free because we could... I assume that means can't shift these things. Urine jar is pre-filled. A lot of the patients don't like to pee in a jar. It's undignified. Oh, that's the blood thinning bandages. A box of artificial leeches? Don't worry about those. Pills to help you pee, to stop you from peeing, to get the bowels working, not working, and retiring entirely. Forget-me-nots and remember-me-nots. That's just my Rappy Cleanse, you know, to keep me No thanks. Placebos and an assortment of candy. I've not seen one of these in a while. Actually, I couldn't ask you for a favour, could I? My batteries are running low and the damn thing runs so slow it sounds haunted. Take it and get it charged, would you? Wait, which is it? Does it need batteries or charging? No idea. I always get one of the detectives who's investigating the place to fix it for me. Are there many other detectives around here? Oh, loads. Old people are shady. The older you get, the less life in prison puts you off. That is fair. Pain meds. There's stuff in here for decreasing pain, increasing pain, and making pain out of nothing. Those last ones are for anyone who crosses me. Nice. Uppers, downers, lefters, and righters. Hair in a tub. Gross. What's even grosser is that you can, and I do, apply it anywhere. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were a resident looking for, well, anything really. What's going on with the patients out there? I don't know. They seem on form today, though. I thought maybe they got the smell of blood. And by blood, I mean pharmaceuticals. But all my stock's accounted for. So, nursing, eh? Ugh, right. But you gotta follow your passion in life, and mine is spending coupons. Did you know you can skip TLU classes with enough coupons? I only had to turn up once with enough coupon booklets, and now I work here. That doesn't sound safe. Fully qualified! A lot of stuff you have lying around here. Not stuff, bargains. I save this place literally dollars a year. $1 saved is $1 that must swear an oath to protect your life lest it bring shame on its family. What? Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Kurosawa lately. Point being, I can't resist a good deal, me. Oh, bye? Right, so we've got a dictaphone that sounds haunted. Do not disturb sign and snoring on the staff room. Let's not disturb anyone we don't have to. Oh, hello. No sound from inside, let's leave them be. I can hear noises coming from inside. Hello? I'm not coming out! Okay, can I ask... What? Who's there? I'm detected. I said I'm not coming out! Okay, but... I can't hear you. I'm giving up on this. Good. Wait, if you could... Can't hear, go away! These little touches really make the place feel cosy. They must have a caretaker or such about the place. It looks like somebody mixed their whites and colours and it all came out dyed. Oh, it just died. That guy again? Okay, I think it's time we brought you in for questioning. Yeah, he's been involved in a lot of the shady shit. An off-brand bulk buy powder. Their slogan is, because it's not your clothes you're washing. An old washing machine. It's locked from the inside. I can see the key in the keyhole. How odd. Ooh, are we going to have to poke something through? And yeah, there's a gap at the bottom of the door. Maybe I can use this to get that key out. Yes, we're going to need something thin to slide under. I'm guessing. Self-portrait of the artist. Aged boat. Sure, why not? Somebody has built a wall and put a note on it which says no boys allowed. That's you out, so. And you? Surely? No? Maybe? It's locked. You can't come in that way either. I'm wily. That you are, Nana. No need to disturb everyone. Okay. A bandstand. What a nice thing to have here. They use it for throwing parties and the like. It's usually pretty good fun. Those seniors know how to party. It's dark in here. All that rust reminds me of the push mower we had when I was a kid. The rust came from my pushing it into a lake. I hated mowing the grass. Still do. A wood saw for when you would saw something. I see what you did there. I mean, I saw what you... Ah, never mind. I've left it. I've never met a case that didn't benefit from my having a hammer. Nice. This is from Ned's shop. I'd recognise his hose anywhere. Would you know? They really keep this place alive with plants. It's a labour of love for sure. Better a garden rake than a greenhouse philanderer. Better a watering can than a watering cannot. What? I'm just saying. I like its upbeat attitude. Something else? Hiding in the dark? Nope. Oh, I haven't clicked on these. The batteries are low. It sounds spooky when it's dying like that. These creepy little bears are pretty popular, huh? What do you mean? Well, we see them all over the city. Okay. What? Dooley, they're everywhere. I even found one in the vents at the mall last Christmas. What were you doing in the vents at the mall? Dooley. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I've still never seen this bear before. A claw hammer for putting in nails, realising they're crooked and taking them back out again. A nicely tended garden. They're saying a lot about, like, the gardener and caretaker and... Oh, hello, what's... A lightning rod cable. It runs up to the roof of the building. Okay, why do I need to know about that? Let's not go barging into everyone's room. Why not? Do you reckon it's poison ivy? I'm equally unable to hear you from this side. I didn't even knock. Heard you getting near. Which is it? You can't hear me or you can? I have selective hearing. Also, what? I didn't hear your question. I like this guy. What a cute fountain. It'd be cute if it didn't have trash burning in it. You know what they say? One man's trash is another man's equine. I don't know what an equine is, but some men love them apparently. Equine? Oh! There you are now. There's a man equine on fire in that fountain. It's too hot to touch. I'd need something long to drag it out with. Okay. Does that topping look loose to you? Oh. Sure. No. The now broken fountain ornament. Is that long enough to... No. Okay. So... There's a few things that we clearly need other things to do things with. Ah, why is it so loud in here? Bro, it's good, isn't it? With every song I amaze myself. Hey, K-Wolf! We're having a party in North Exham. I said loud, not good. You love this set? Me too, my man, me too. What? That's not what I said at all. You're right, it's Christian dance. You've got a good ear, much like my co-writer, God. I've heard of Christian rock, but not quite Christian dance. Well, they say God is a DJ after all. You couldn't turn it down, could you? Of course I couldn't turn it down. DJing this sudden and unexpected party was too good an opportunity to play some tunes for my new album, Irreverent. You've heard about Christian techno? That doesn't sound good. I don't care what music it is. I'm deaf. I just like the vibrations in my footsies. Keeps my inside loose, if you know what I mean. Sadly, I do. My bowels. It keeps my bowels loose. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. For doing poo. Enough. Why are these speakers so big? It seems like overkill for such a small room. Bro, don't be so ableist. Some of these people are hard of hearing. That's fair. It's Sia. I always wanted to try swinging when my husband was alive. I bet you did. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Christian techno's the best. I mean, you do you, but doesn't sound like it's up my alley. Alright, bro. Pastor, I haven't seen you since you flew off that tower. Bro, you would not believe. I forgot to install air brakes on the hang glider, so I flew way over my house. I ended up on the far coast. I figured it must have been the Big G's will, so I decided to do some missionary work. Missionary work? Here, in America? It's what the Lord wanted, maybe. It was easy work, at least, and it paid for my bus hang glider ticket home. So, praise the Lord. How'd you end up here at this retirement home? What do you mean? This is where the hang glider drop-off point is. I landed here, saw people were partying, and came in to throw my hands up to the air. Because up in the air is where Jesus lives. What is going on around here? Dude, bro, everyone's off the hook, both in terms of their mannerisms and also in terms of having no responsibilities. I don't like techno, K-Wolf, so I don't think I'd enjoy it. But they were all too old to know how to work the gramophone, and so I offered to help, and hallelujah that I did, because I've never had an audience so happy with my Christian dance tracks. Will you turn the music off, please? Bro surf! Look at how hard these people are dancing to my Christian tunes. I can't turn it off now. I couldn't leave unless it was an emergency. Everyone's acting oddly. There are fires all over the place. These residents are putting themselves in harm's way. Those are emergencies. It's theoretically opera. You're not making it sound better, K-Wolf. Those are police emergencies. I mean a spiritual emergency. Go on then. Chuck it in the Discord. And then we can all have a listen. I mean a spiritual emergency, like a crisis of faith or possession. Okay, I'm sure we can sort out a crisis. Possession, it has to be that one. Dooley, we can literally phone in a crisis of faith. Faked possession. We can have him out of here in 5 minutes tops. Faked possession. Think how much longer this will mean before you get to see your Nan. Nana loves a faked possession! Fine. Yay! Okay, so we've got a faker possession. Disco lights, they seem screwed into place. That's an impressive rig. My underground scene would love to have a kit like this. If you ever want to try your hand at some elite underground DJing, you just let me know. The only law I don't want to break is biblical law. Count me in. You still have your Super Soaker with you? Brother Brozef, after what I saw last year, I don't travel without it. Would you ever part with it? And be left alone with all these nearly dead people? What would I do if they all, what's a bodacious way to put it? Converted to the Church of Zed and turned into mush heads, bro? No, I'd only ever part with my god cannon if I had a suitably divine replacement. Okay then, Gay Wolf. The DJ desk is in the way. Can I get you to budge a little, Pastor? No can do, mi amigo. I'm halfway through the set. I can't just pull out, not before finishing. Okay, so we need to fake a possession. Ooh! Okay, we just put this in here and zip him up. Now those warped dictaphone sounds are coming from the bear. Possess Teddy. Yes. He sounds perfect. Just got to find somewhere to put him that would sell the effect. Okay. Sad daisies are my favourite kind of flower. I think this window's broken. It's clearly nighttime outside. You two enjoying yourself? Intruders! Bugger that for a game of darts. I'm not letting them stop our fun. Agreed. Ceiling fan spinning away in its natural habitat, the ceiling. What's going on here? A water fight, obviously. Are you safe up there? The slippery chair and my vertigo say no, but my heart says, why not? Fair. Let's turn that fan off. Okay, what's that done? Not a lot. Alright, it's time to disarm you two. Why? They can have their fun. No way. Get him. Huh. Fine, I'll leave them. Good. I'm going nowhere until I'm dripping wet. Well. Put down that balloon. Make me, copper. Don't make me come back there and disarm you. Detective, even I know we can't go around tearing off people's arms. Oh, she can't hit me behind my wall. Looks like she's higher up than you can throw. We've been at this stalemate a while, but who cares? It's fun. Hope we hit one another soon, though. Staying dry isn't the hallmark of a good water fight. Okay, so we need to find a way to get them to be able to actually reach each other for some reason with their water balloons. At least they had the sense to move this away before they started their water fight. Not so! I was skateboarding on it earlier and crashed it over there. Haha. Today's menu just reads anarchy. And I'm having seconds! I mean, I don't know why any of this is an issue. Like... they're just old folks having some fun. These things kill more harmless insects than the harmful ones. They're banned from all blood wolf campsites. Also, we can't afford them. It has a timed lock on it. No fair. Older people, and also me, need the freedom to eat whenever we want. Mulch, just add liquid. Doesn't even need to be water. A distraction jar. If someone's interfering in the kitchen, ask them to open this. Does not open, guaranteed. First one is prunes, while the second one is prune juice. Old people do love a prune. An assortment of kitchenware. Kitchenware? Like stuff you'd wear in the kitchen? No, Dooley, the stuff isn't even the right shape for wearing. So why is it called kitchenware then? I'm not the bad guy here, detective. Okay. Collection of beaten up pots and pans. They've even got holes in them. You can tell they'd taken quite a beating before finally giving in. They'd have made great armour. An industrial strength blender. There's nothing this can't turn into soup. I don't understand. Everything here is so clean. Where's the layer of cigarette ash? I feel like Agnes really needs to be let go. Or at least sent on a course or something. They use stainless steel dishes here. We use those at camp too, mostly because they survive food fights, but also mostly because Emily can't burn them. Yeah, Emily does like burning things. I think the old people have started the riot in the old people's home. We're kind of trying to stop the riot, but I just think let them have their fun. There's 3x3 potatoes, 2x2 carrots, and 4x4 turnips. Seems this place is full of squared root vegetables. It's just the plumbing for the sink. Detective, don't stare at it like that. It's full of weird kitchen gadgets, from egg confusers to onion interrogators. It's a series of dust-gathering specialist cookers. This place is so much better kitted out than Blood Wolf HQ. I can't wait until the kids retire and we can turn this into the new base. I like tractors, but I like this... But like this fan, I've gone off them recently. Because it's an ex-tractor fan. It's reminded to buy milk, garlic, and more garlic. It's empty. I guess the janitors are on their cleaning run for the night. Some medical stickers. Must be getting binned as they expire today. Soon to expire medical stickers. Need to find a key. Okay. Watch out! You're in the way! What the... Your way? What's going on up here? I mean, clearly they're jousting. Obviously they're jousting. We're jousting, is that not clear? You should maybe get your eyes checked. Hey, that's glassesist. What are you going to do about it, nerd? I'm going to smash you with this broom, that's what. Bring it on. Hold up, but why are you jousting on the roof of all places? Because he's a bounder. No way, you're the baddie bad boots here. Oh dear, this has gotten very out of hand. Are they jousting for her honour? I mean, here's the thing, right? They're all adults. And they've lived long enough that if they kill themselves falling off a roof, that's their lookout, right? If two consenting adults want to wheelchair joust on a roof, who am I to stop them? She is a fair maiden. What's going on here? Oh, I got a letter and some flowers in the post, and, well, I spilt some tea on it and couldn't fully read the name. It was Toby. T-O-B-I. Toby with an I. It was Toby with a Y. Who spells Toby with an I? I do. That's my name. It's a stupid name. I don't know what to do. This has gotten very out of hand. Why don't you just leave then? Well, I like the thrill of two men fighting over me. I just wish I had some protection. What are we all staring at? I meant safety gear. Oh! Like that. Could you wear these as armour? Could you? They're pots. Do I look like a boiled ham to you? Fair point. They're not exactly human shaped. I'll see what I can do. Can I hammer them? I need something stable to put the pots on. Something that will help give them the shape I want. Okay. So we need something like vaguely person shaped. One of these might come in handy. You don't expect us to help tidy this whole mess up, right? Right? Those flowers came from me, not him. Why, I grew them myself in the garden. Guys, please don't do this. For one, I'm right in the middle and this seems very dangerous and silly. I wrote you that letter, I promise. Don't listen to Toby. He's a liar. Why, he's even lying about how to spell the name Toby. I can see into the garden from up here. How did we end up on the roof? Yes. But also, how did we get up on this roof? I mean, that is a point. How do you get two guys in wheelchairs onto a roof? They say lightning never strikes twice. Well, tell this building that. Poor thing is hit at least once a storm. You can feel it shaking in fear on stormy nights. Okay. Oh, seems to be random trash from the home. Okay. Car park. Having fun, are we? Hey, the car. Hey, I have a sandwich in the... I mean, yeah, the car. They're, bullfighting, right? Or not. Woo! Drive it like you stole it. They did steal it. I can tell by how they're driving it. Does that count as driving? Why did you have this banner ready to go? In a place like this, you have a lot of free time. I've got banners for all sorts of goings on. Can I have it? No, I need it to cheer them on. Stop that this instant. This is a crime. Yeah, okay, stealing a car. That's into crime territory. What are you going to do about it, No Wheels? We should call ah, crap. We're the somebody, aren't we? A little bit. Okay. Right. I have got... Let's go where it's a bit quieter. I've got a hammer, a broken fountain ornament, a possessed teddy bear, some pots and pans, some stickers, and a broom. I put those on that. No. We need something vaguely person-shaped. Put the possessed teddy in the chair. No one would even see it. A better place that people hang out. That people hang out of. What does that even mean? Ooh, scissors. Mum always said don't go running with scissors. It's just as well we don't have move animations then. Okay, so now I've got some scissors. I don't know if I've seen anything to snip. You need the armor. We need keys for the bins. We need... I don't know what we need for these guys. Any bright ideas, anybody? Put the teddy on the blockade? No. I mean, that looks like a cross. Bear in the disco room. No, if I show him this, it might ruin my con. I need to really sell it, and that involves keeping this guy hidden. I need to hide him somewhere. So I think I must need the banner for something, which means I need to stop him doing that. That little chat with the facility manager really paid off. What a good grandson. What little chat? Perks of the job. Dual perks of the job, detective. Okay. What about scissors? Here, take this. It will keep you safe. You sure, bro? You're the priest. What chance do any of us have if you're on the fence? You got me there, my dude. Big G will keep me safe. You can take my Soka. Oh, so we gave him the cross. And then we get the Super Soka. The Bram Soka, your last line of defense against forces of darkness. Okay. Oh, so now I don't know if it's got water in it. Do we need to use it with the sink? No? Do we just... No, not here. Right, if it's what you want. Look, Mavis, the cops are turning the hose on us. Just like in 43, I feel so alive. Haha, me too. How is that one just floating? You can have the balloons, youngster. We won't need them for what comes next. Oh, George. Right, how are we getting on with things around here? The old carjacker still needs to be taken care of. Taken care of? Like, click, click, taken care of? Because I'm... No, Dooley. Sorry, you cut across me there. I said I'm Don't say it, Dooley. For some reason, you won't let me say that I'm always down to Dooley! Inga person outside for walk. These oldies miss company and outside, you know. Wait, that's what you thought I meant? What was the click click for? The sound their wheelchair makes on the uneven sidewalk pavements of Twin Lakes. We still need to shut down that rave. Knock. Let's send that jewel on the rooftop. Or not? Let true love and chivalry sort it out. That's always your solution, let them joust it out. Detective, you got me. When it came down to the last slice of Dallas's birthday cake, I said, let's joust it out. When my sister told one of us to wash up after dinner, I was all, I'll joust you for it. I mean, I even tried to joust you for shotgun on the way over here, and you're the driver. So, yeah, I might fall back on it as a solution too much. But this time there is actual jousting. Two actual people, ready to ride into battle to solve something. I feel like I'm at Camelot. Sir Brunor the Senior and Sir Bors the Elder fighting it out, yeah? Exactly! Tell you what, let's solve this case and I'll take you to a medieval banquet this weekend. Finally! Deal. I honestly would have expected taking a few water balloons to have been easier. That's the problem with expecting. You make an exp out of sk and ed. A handful of unused water balloons. Are they full water balloons? I feel like I'm 63 again. Well, that was a hoot. Okay. So, can I fill these up? No. Let's all go to a medieval banquet. Can we do jousting? No. Don't know how the water balloons help us. Oh, maybe we can put the fire out? Oh! Can we use the broom to get the mannequin? Let's get this mannequin out of there before that fire gets worse. Ah, and now... Let's put these here. And then... Right, let's make some armour. Officer is an old blacksmithing name. What? No, it's not. And it's not even a name. It's your job. Thank goodness. I was worried you were going to ask me to do some blacksmithing. The armour's vaguely human-shaped. I might be thankful for the protection given all that's happening around here. Where's Dooley's armour, eh? Where's his protection? Oh, this is somebody else? I kid. I wouldn't be seen wearing cookware around this place. I have my cred with the residents to think about. Okay, can we put the fire out? No. I think I've taken all this mannequin has to give. Okay. So now we've got the armour for the lady on the roof. How do I get to the roof? Would this make you feel safer? Not quite the protection I was looking for, but I guess this makes more sense. Yes, thanks. At least now I'll be safe while they fight over who sent me both parcels. Wait, you got 2 parcels? Yes, a love letter and also some roses. But I only sent roses. And I only sent a letter. I think I'm starting to see what's going on here. So you both sent me something? I think we might have misread this whole situation. Me too. So you don't want us fighting for your affection? Not physically, no. Would you rather come for some tea with us instead? That does sound a lot less dangerous, yes. Huzzah! Let's get down then. How does one get a wheelchair down from here? Right, how are we getting on with things around here? The old carjacker still needs to be taken care of. We still need to shut down the rave. She's going to go out with us both, it seems. I guess you really are never too old to try new things. I was quite looking forward to jousting. Now I'm looking forward to tea instead. It's more my speed, especially with my battery so run down. Yeah, one of them said I sent you the letter. The other one was like, no, I sent you the flowers. Thanks for the armour, it solved everything. Since you don't need it, can I have it back? No, how will I make tea for 3 without pots? Don't pot block me, youngster. Sorry. I'm so impressed with you both, getting your chairs, these brooms and me up on this roof. Ah, shucks. How did they do it? Okay. Well, we're definitely getting somewhere. I don't necessarily know where we're getting, but we're getting somewhere. Can I put the teddy in the fridge? Can I put the teddy in the stove? Can I put the teddy in the bin? I put the teddy in the flowers. Wait. If I look like a lady... No. What do we do with the medical stickers? Soon to expire medical stickers. We need something we can put under the gap to get the key. No, we're not filling them with washing powder. Still got the shed, although we got some stuff out of the shed. I feel like we're done out here. Maybe. Why would you stick teeth onto people for nurse reasons? Sorry, I was clicking through it thinking we'd seen it before and we haven't. You've not dropped out of medical school, so you clearly wouldn't understand. Maybe I can transport it this way. Get your balloons away from my bargain vat of denture gum. That costs too much just to be giving it out willy-nilly. But, like, I can use the balloons for that. Do I need to get her out of there then? So that I can get the denture gum for some reason? Can I take these? I'd like the coupons. Magazines are for people waiting at reception. You can't just take them. What would the people I'm hiding from read? You can remove the coupons. You just can't take the magazines. Ah, so we can cut out the coupons. Mind if I cut the deals out? As long as, 86% or more is left for people to read, I'm okay with it. Right. Anything good? Buy one toad, get a second free. 50% off, just pick a thing and I'll come over and take half of it away. Free limbs, cost, no questions. So yes then. So, maybe the nurse wants coupons. Hey, you like deals, right? These coupons of any interest to you? Oh boy, I love a good coupon, but things are a little too hectic here today for shopping, sadly. I can take at those deals next week before they expire. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, they're not as urgent as being here for the patients today. Okay, so, ooh! Let's alter these coupon expiration dates. That's what that does, and then we give them to her. I don't have time for shop... Well, if today's the deadline, I guess I can't afford to wait. Mind this place for me and make sure none of the residents get into the back-in-timers. Now, for reasons, we can get denture gum in the balloons. I don't know why we want to do that. Water balloons filled instead with denture gum. We do get up to some mischief, eh? Yeah, why do I want balloons full of denture gum? Oh wait, there's the fan in here that we haven't done anything with, right? Do we stick the teddy to the fan? No, not in here. That balloon's just still in the air. If I just put it up there, it'll fly off once I turn the thing on. I need to find a way to secure it. Well, yes, hence... No? Well... It's time for break anyway. We'll all have to have a think during the break, and we'll come back and try and work out how to glue a possessed teddy to a ceiling fan. What's the next line? You're a sweets catch, a delicious entree. What's the next line gonna be?
as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations.
Would that make Manfred son of a lich?
Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay. Listen, we already have you, and you're great.
I am great.
We're trying to kill
that's
gods,
true.
Harding.
Woo! She has the rights to bear arms. Oh, I'm so funny. And also one bare leg. It's not got much clearance. Alright. 3, 2, 1, launch! It's going! It's going! It's stopped! It's caused a meteor shower? It's still going. It's gone. There be cones. Ah! Oh! Okay, well that's new. Ha ha ha! Have I broken the game? Like 3 seconds in.
Oh. So yeah, it has like a certain age between on it, and it depends on if you're running or not. So it's usually say. Ah! Are you okay?
And we're back. Right, what's everyone's bright ideas for how we can... Oh, hello. And I'll have 6 dozen. They make that 8 dozen of the canine rectal thermometers. How different can an animal sphincter be? A little bit odd. Is there anything else in here that I can take? Yeah. We need like some string or some wire or... But we're not taking any of these. No, we don't just cover them in it. So there's the well, there's him to deal with as well. Just gotta aim for the wheels. Okay, so that's for that. Okay. The car is stuck, that's no fun. Boo! I guess I should be glad the game is PG and I didn't get flung out the window. Grumble, grumble. Right, how are we getting on with things around here? Okay, we just need to shut down the rave. We're stuck. Time for nap, I get... Oh, no fun. Can I take the banner now? Whatever. I have more if I need them. When I need them. Right. Now can we use that to tie the possessed teddy? Oh, I've gone the wrong way. No. I should tie something to the banner first. Okay. If I tie this to him, then I can hang whatever I want. Hang him off whatever I want to really get that ghost vibe across. Okay, and then that should be fairly secure. All I gotta do now is turn it on and let it work its magic. Okay, let's begin the possession. Yay! Ah, demon! Call the priest! Ah, my bowels! What's all this Bloody hell. Just as well I have this crucifix. By the power of Christ I compel thee! Yes, it's working. We just gotta sneak in now and turn off his decks to stop next door's rave. We're faking this possession really well. You dare compel me? Who's this now? Back, foul demon, to wherever you came from. You shall not harm these innocents on my watch. What the? Ah! Begone, I say! No! What just happened? Bro, I'm exhausted. Just as well you gave me this. I'm not sure my Super Soaker could have defeated a demon that powerful. I'm very confused. But I'm also glad I gave you that now. My main dude, I need to rest after that. I for real don't have the energy to carry on partying. Can you wrap things up next door for me? Sure. Sorry. I'm still a bit taken aback, if I'm honest. Understandable, my brother child. Take much care. Yeah, you too. Well, that was something. We better go shut down that rave. This goes against everything I believe in. What, shutting down raves, or... I never trusted that bear. Alright. Let's turn all this off. Indeed, task failed successfully. No. Right, how are we getting on with things? Actually, I think that's everything. Let's go see Nanny Julie. Yay! Can we get in there now, though? With Pastor family gone to lie down, I can move this desk out of my way. Okay, we can lift it out of the way. What? I'll help. I'm just not as into all that stuff you like. You know, physical exertion. I'm all about the mind sweat. Promise never to say mind sweat again, I'll help. Deal? Deal. It's the cleanest janitor cart I've ever seen. I think he cleans it after use. Impressive. I keep my mop and bucket clean by not using it. Good plan. Creative hard-boiled sweets, flavourless flavour. It's full of voodoo dolls. That's unsettling. Oh, we should take some paper in case we need to make notes or trace a gravestone. Don't try to trick me. I know you're taking it because the print at work hasn't had paper in ages. How am I meant to print out character sheets? You tell me that! Box of dessert puddings. At least it's not a box of desert puddings. What's a desert pudding? I don't know. A Sahara Misu? Box of literal memories. I'd better keep it closed in case any leak out. A complete bingo set. It's all here. The balls, the pads, the cage, the markers, and a tiny announcer. Trapped here alive! Number 45! Please help, I'm so small they accidentally packed me away with the bingo gear. Huh. It's full of deep holes. How's that even possible? There's a note saying, please assemble at your earliest convenience. I guess we could do that? Help out around the place, you know? You know my thoughts on helping. A self-assembly table from the opposite, like, IKEA that's not self-assembled. I look forward to watching you put that together by yourself later on. A few pages of heavy stock paper for arts and crafts. Cool. Okay. Killjoy. Need a hand down? Nope. Okay. The disco lights, they seem to go into place. Okay. Right, so now we can go see Nanny Dooley. Has everything out there calmed down? They have. It took a lot of work, but it's winding down. Okay, in you come then. Oh, got a cup of tea and some sandwiches. Where did the tea and sandwiches come from? I had time to make a little snack while you were looking into all that rowdy business. Oh, well, thanks. I'm a bit peckish. What you knitting? Springs seem heavily worn. Too much information! Hello, boys. Thanks for the visiting. Sorry it's been so long, Nana. I was away on a special mission. That's okay, Patrick. It's not like I'm sitting around this home waiting out my final days or anything. Phew! I thought you'd be upset or something. Hi, Nanny. How are you? Above ground, thank God. Wait till you hear who died. Not the death notices again, Nan. I don't understand why you love them so much. When you know a lot of cranky old you take joy in outliving them. Cough coughs? I'm an old lady and choose not to swear. Not because ladies don't swear, mind you. I just don't want to push up the rating. What's going on around here? I don't know. Everyone's been very much not acting their age since the postman came this morning. What kind of post did they deliver? Nothing unusual, just a few letters here and there. People's weekly magazine subscriptions, that kind of thing. Okay, so we've got 2 cups of tea. Some lovely strong tea your Nan made us. Nanny gets it sent over special from the old country. A selection of sandwiches. I'm shocked at the variety. Why did she have all this stuff lying around? In case her favourite grandson came to visit. Obs. A perfect likeness. Yes, I thought so too. Odd since I found it in somebody else's trash. Ah, well. Ah, the old country. My little Patrick back when he was only 17 pixels. Nanny taught me everything I know about underground DJing and illegal raves. She's my hero. Oh, family photo. When's the last time you were all together like this? Well... yeah, this is fine. It's good. Just like home, right, gang? Anyone up for a game of sobbing? It's a real game, Buzz! I can't wait to play that again this Christmas. Oh, buddy. This curse cost an orangutan its entire forearm. Grandpa Dooley. He wasn't even gone when they took this out. We were still married for 4 years after that. Yeah, that's when he was in the, other place. Whose ashes are these? Grandpa Dooley? No, we didn't cremate him. We just sort of left him at the side of the road when he was done. I've no idea who these belong to. I think it might be Trevor, but it's hard to understand the ghost's constant wailing. They're my ashes now. Deal with it, ghost. I had to fight somebody for that one. A mysterious one-legged man. Who throws out a perfectly good skull? Is that my credit card? I've been wondering where that went. Oh, is it yours? I can't see so well with these glasses. I've just been using it to open the sliding doors when people lock me out. Aha! You mean your door when you lock you out, right, Nanny? I'm taking this back. Be my guest. I'm like the wind. No door here can keep me out. Always have to have a pot of psilocybin on hand in case I want to take a trip out of this place. That's magic mushrooms, right? Nanny, is that the yo-yo you told me got lost in the wash? What, the one you're always playing with and constantly annoying me with? Oh, eh? No. No wonder somebody threw out this creepy eyeless doll. Oh, she had eyes when I found her. But then somebody had to learn to keep what they saw to themselves. Yeah, you heard me. Keep your roving eyes on me, McQueen, otherwise... If Mystique was so mystic, how come I was able to get this ball from her, eh? Like my trophy collection, I won first place in stealing trophies. More than once, I might add. Well, I got an achievement for examining all of her stash, so I guess I've examined all of her stash. Why's this door ajar? Ah, there's a man in here! Oh yes, I should have said. The door was open a bit so we'd have fresh air. Needles and twine. Those are old needles. Do you want them? Little Patrick is always telling me how you like to stuff random things into your pocket. Oh yes, thanks. Klepto. Says you. Now, Seamus, no hissing at people while you're in my room. Sorry. What do you want to know? Who are you? Seamus, the caretaker. I take care of the place. But not in the bang bang Mafian sense of take care, in the men's chairs and waters plants way. It does take one to know one, that's true. Why are you hanging in Nanny Dooley's closet? Trying to get a nap in, clearly. Being upside down is for my spine. You're a vampire, Seamus. Convincing. Really? Sounded very dodgy to me. Agreed, I was saying that ironically. See, I'd have gotten that if we had voice acting. Hey, I remember you from the motel last season. Okay, cool. Why do I have this sudden feeling like I've been wasting my life chasing monsters? Man, I'm just a guy innocently hanging down upside down in a closet, not a therapist. Alright. I feel weird. Yeah, me too. In there, I wanted to get into a fast pursuit with a centaur or something. Something thrilling. I was ready to give up being a cop and pursue my lifelong dream of not being a cop. It's fading since we left that room. I suspect we need to look into Seamus a bit more. Sorry, guy. I gotta come in and make sure you're not doing anything dangerous in there. What? Who are you? How did you get in here? Ah, I guess you're in now. No point in trying to chase you off. What do you want? Going to have a look around. Is this the classic It Came From Outside the Ship episode of Space Hop? Yes, that's the one. Special effects back then weren't that advanced. They actually had to have me dragged out of the airlock by a tentacle for this stunt. Wait, I know that image. It's a scene from the classic Space Hop episode, Blowy Sky Blob. That's where the magic happens. Card tricks, spoon bending, and disappearing coins. Though that last one is just me dropping money down the back of the bed. You a fan of Space Hop then? Yeah, you too, eh? A fan of it? I was in it. Wait, you're not... Stand a man, the original red shirt. No way, Dooley, this guy got killed every week. Then he'd be back the following week with no explanation. Confusingly worded contracts, that's your explanation. Wow, the magic of show business. Say, you want to take that shirt as a souvenir? I have a load of them, one for each death. Yes, please. Okay. What do you want? Why did you pretend to be deaf? Because I don't want to get dragged into everyone's drama out there. It's mayhem, not for me, that nonsense. Why aren't you out causing trouble with the others? I caused all my trouble when I was a young lad, like you two. I'm happy with my lot. No regrets from old Stan, no sorry. So, you were in Space Hop? I was. Had a good career on the Flickr box. Silver screen too. Heck, I even released 3 albums. Dead Weekly, Red Shirt, Be Alert, and Starships in the Night. Times weren't always easy. I wasn't a big name actor and money was often tight, but I was happy with what I got and lived a life of gratitude. It's great to hear, Stan. I'm investigating the caretaker. Any leads? Well, tell me this. What would the captain of Space Hop do in a situation like this? Nosy Parker? Why? She'd follow them home and then get involved. Directive number 1, there's no show without meddling. Attaboy. Now go check the laundry room. I always see him coming and going from there. Okay. I'd say grow old and be content, but I think you've already got that nailed. Heh, you're a good kid. Dogs. Okay. So we're collecting random items again. Goodo. Ah, wait. Ooh, it's pretty cool that Stan was in Space Hop, eh? I loved that show as a teen. Did you ever watch it? No, I was too busy dating. Nanny's knitting needles. Good for stabbing little boys who take cookies from jars. So I'm told. We slide this under like this. And then... Okay, the paper's in place. Let's take this key out. Yes. See what's in here then. Wait, does he live in here? Have you seen the rental market? Something cozy like this is a find. Okay, he's got lots of garlic and religious stuff, so maybe he's not a vampire. But why is he hanging upside down? I mean, vampires sleep in coffins, they don't hang upside down, but I was like, he's hanging like a bat. Cheer up, lamp, it can't rain all the time. Eric? What? No. It's a collection of religious icons from a number of faiths. Who keeps garlic on their wall? Maybe he is a reverse vampire. It's pretty loose, so not this guy anymore. A class photo. Must be Seamus's. Looks like he graduated alone. No, wait, look at the clothes. There are others there, all right? They're just invisible. The plaque says, Class of 1809, E. Bathory, C. Orlock, V. Teps, S. Murphy, C. Count, M. Karnstein, L. de Lioncourt. S. Murphy, that's our Seamus, the caretaker. Who? The caretaker, we're in his room. Caretaker? What caretaker? The guy in your nun's closet? Hanging upside down. Not ringing any bells, sorry detective. Stack of self-help books, they look recently purchased. Normal enough stuff, socks, pants, vests, and a black cape with red velvet lining and a high collar. Wait, one of those things was not as normal as the others. Oh, there's a set of keys in here, they could be useful. Smelly keys. Set of dirty, stinky keys. Clove of garlic from Seamus's room, he must love the stuff. I like garlic, but hanging in your room? Even I know that's not normal. A photo of some floating clothes. Invisible people with... yeah... It's empty, but there are bits of torn up mail all around it. Whatever post he got, he must have thrown it out. It might be important. Well... looks like an inversion chin bar, but without the leg cuffs. If going by his hanging upside down in your nan's closet is anything to go by, that and the lack of bed in here, I think he sleeps on that. Uncomfortable, but impressive. Ah! Stinking, smelly keys! They're the keys for the, bins outside, right? Okay, let's see what's in these. Copy of the media magazine, variation here. It has a note attached. Just wanted to share the good news, V. Interesting. This issue's main focus seems to be on a film about Dracula that's coming out. Dracula? He's a famous vampire, based off an old European count, Vlad Tepes. Name doesn't ring a bell. Where would I have met him? I mean, you wouldn't have met him. You died centuries ago. Oh, okay, I understand. Right, so do we go to Europe and arrest him, or is there a TRPD EU spin-off show? We're not arresting him, so just let him get away with it. Away with what? It's just a story. Sure, that's what they say about the platypus. But I know it's out there. I'll find you yet, you duck-faced raccoon. Well, that's just filled with thrown away teeth. Nightmare fuel. I'm not seeing anything here. What about you, Dooley? What? Oh, no. You weren't looking, were you? Look, you know, I wasn't looking. I know I wasn't looking. But you can't prove anything, so let's move on, yeah? Okay. I don't know how that helps. So we've got garlic. We've like, he's looking quite vampire-y. Is what I'm thinking. Why carry 2 items of food when you can make them into one far less appealing one? Before you ask, I would eat that, yes. Okay. So now do we give the garlic sandwiches to the dude, maybe? Oh, garlic, my fave, but it's too late for a snack. Recognise this? That old lettuce? No, the magazine that the lettuce is on. Not mine. I don't really care for the silver screen. There's something here I'm missing. I feel like I have all the pieces, but I just haven't put it all together yet. I'm feeling exactly the same way. This mean anything to you? Other than you broke into my room and stole something? Yes, clearly, apart from that, that was evident. Novelty photo from a fair I went to last summer with some college mates. It's all fake. Yes. Why is there a man in your closet? Why are you looking in my closet, eh? Maybe I don't want you to see the men I've hidden there. Maybe that's why they're hiding. Relax, he's there to hide from the ruckus outside. Why is he hanging upside down? For his spine? I don't know. I don't go around asking other people about their business. You 100% do. Who received post today? A few people, some of the residents and the caretaker, Seamus. On a normal day, where would I find Seamus? Usually all over the place, talking to the plants and that. He's very good with them, but mostly works out of the laundry room. What can you tell me about the caretaker? Seamus? He takes care of the place. What, you want me to tell you he spends all his free time in the laundry room or something? Yes, that's exactly what I want you to tell me. Oh, well, you're welcome. We've got a table, we've got cups of tea, we've got a red shirt, we've got a class photo, film previews, garlic sandwiches. What? Wait, so we can dye, yes, we can dye something red. But we haven't got anything we want to dye red. There's the lightning rod thing. I was thinking maybe there's somewhere that I can put like a picnic or something, because I've got sandwiches and I've got cups of tea and I've got a table. I need to find a specially shaped tool to assemble this. Okay. Where would I find a specially shaped tool? Would the caretaker have a specially shaped tool? I'd offer to knit you a jumper, but I don't like knitting. It's why I didn't complain when you took the needles. You're knitting right now? What are you talking about? I need a specially shaped tool. There's no help. So fire distinguisher. It'll only tell you if it's a blaze, an inferno, or some other type of fire. The fire went out on its own. A fire distinguisher? What type is that? As a fireologist, I find it very useful. After all, as G.I. Joe says, knowing is half the battle. Surely, though, the other half would be doing something about it. No, knowing is half the battle. The other half is pretending not to know. That's classic counterintelligence. Sounds counterintelligent to me, alright? Okay, but I need a tool. How are we doing up here, guys? Do you want a cup of tea? Do you want a cup of tea? It's so dark, I can't really see anything. Am I going to have to look up a walkthrough? I feel like there's something somewhere that I've just not picked up. I'm going to have a quick Google. In the staff room? Well, how do I get in there? Do I do... Wait. Oh. Do I do that? Ah, that's what I do. Wait. Vlad Tepes, that must be V. Tepes from Seamus's class photo. He's getting a film made about his life. Maybe that has something to do with all this. Let's go ask Seamus. That's what I was missing doing. So one thing I hate about these games is when I've worked something out, but I'm like, how do I get them to know it? Where's Dracula sending you mail? Is Dracula sending you mail? Is Dracula real? Are you a vampire? I mean, define vampire. Blood-sucking monster. First of all, monster is a loaded term, and not all vampires drain blood. That's just sanguinarians. There are emotional vampires too, and reverse versions of both. I'm a reverse emotional vampire. People feel what I feel. K-Wolf was right. Wait, how's the reverse sanguinarian work? Fairly disgustingly. At best, it's a guy in an alley offering you a sack of blood. Ugh, I don't want to know what the worst case is. So wait, if you're a reverse emotional vampire and everyone here is acting up. When Vlad sent me his film stuff, I started thinking, what am I doing with my life? Everyone else is so famous and respected. I'm just this caretaker, you know? Maybe I need to change what I'm doing, you know? You're having a mid-on life crisis, so everyone here is having one too. Yeah, sorry about that. Not much I can do to change it. Okay, Dooley, all we need to do is cheer this guy up and everyone will stop acting like loons. So, vampires are real? Yeah, but the media totally blows things out of proportion. Like Vlad the Impaler? Just a mishearing. He was called Vlad the Unveiler. He was always opening schools and hospitals. He probably only signed off on the movie rights straight from medical centres with the royalties the noble git. Count though? Now there was a monster. Constantly laughing at children as they struggled to count. Jesus wept. I've heard of reverse vampires. Ugh, those damned books. I hate them. Is it because they falsely portray your kind? Nah, they're pretty spot on actually. I love the daytime and garlic and all of that. I just hate them because if I'd written them, I'd be doing as well as the others now. How do we cheer you up? Thanks for the kind intentions, but just leave me to wallow in my wasted life, yeah? You were out pretty late at that motel. I thought reverse vampires liked the daytime instead of the night. Yeah, but I was on holidays. I stayed up late to get some moon rays. Where do you think this delicious creamy pastiness came from? Okay. Hello, boys. Did you know he was a vampire? Was? He still is a vampire. Anyway, at my age, you just learn that none of that stuff matters. It's just nice to have a friend. How does one undepress a vampire? I don't know. Throw them a party with all their friends and loved ones? That might work, actually, but where? Everywhere around here is a mess. And the bandstand! But I need a key. A hex key. The lights are back on in the staff room. Ah ha ha! The snoring has stopped too. I didn't want to say, but that's snoring, right? It was something else. No wonder everyone is off their rocker. The real mystery here is probably sleep deprivation. A set of strange looking keys. They're mine. My hex keys. I use them to curse people and build flat pack furniture. I sense you're going to need them, so you can have them if you promise to bring them back. I don't think we've ever returned... Shh, Dooley. Of course we'll bring them back. Right back. As soon as we're done. I sense that you won't. Oh man, this guy's spooky. This is like the podium back at the station, except it doesn't have McQueen Smooch's spooks carved into it. God damn it, McKing. Yeah, McKing. Seems to be the staff rota. Some post-its too. Sue says the next Coven meeting has been moved as the local community hall was booked by the local Illuminati chapter. Wang rang to say he's out of Lang Lang. Fine practice voodoo doll. Martin says he's all pins and needles since the last session and not in a good way. They could be anyone's private, by the way. Notes. Somebody left a toolbox here. Oh, Seamus was trying to fix the vending machine. He must have forgotten to tidy up in all the chaos. Wonder if there's anything of interest in here. Oh, maybe the screwdriver? Screwdriver? More like a stake driver. Am I right? You know it's vampire, right? That's really offensive. I realised as soon as I said it. I feel terrible. Wait, there's no food in here. It's just clean socks, religious tomes, and rhyming couplet predictions. Ah, damn thing's bust. Listen, the brown-cloaked man will get this place out of a jam. With a gift, the spirits will be lifted. Sure, it's accurate, but those are some dirty rhymes. Jeez. You like it? You can take it home with you if you'd like. My little gift to you. Thanks, but it's him who's more into taking items. Oh, he cannot have it. It is not for him. I wouldn't drink that. I'm building up my tolerance of Eatir for a trip to Midgard. Normal visiting hours are almost done, which means it's almost conjugal time. A large white rug-like throw. What kind of animal is this? The unclassified kind. I killed that baby when I was on my Erasmus scholarship to the lost city of Zed. Nice. Various notices for staff. Please don't smuggle the elderly out for raves. Stop stealing dentures. We're going to find you. Practicing witchcraft on or for the patients is frowned upon. Ah, of course they'd say that. Doctor, any opinions on what's happening here? Happening here? Everything seems pretty normal to me. What? Everyone's acting like wild teenagers. How can you think that's normal? Teenagers are pretty wild, man. Yeah, but old people aren't. You just said they were. You're making no sense. You don't know what you're talking about. I think I know what I'm talking about. I'm the resident medical expert, after all. You mean medical expert, surely? I meant what I said. Now let me go back to my nap before I make a voodoo doll out of all these parking tickets I have in my pocket. Okay, so now we can go and put the table together. This seems to be the right place needed to build this. Let's give it a go. Cool, you do that and I'll keep watch. Right, let's see what we have here. Some legs, a top, and a few holdy togethery bits. I just have to follow the instructions to assemble. Okay, the instructions are in Swedish. No problem, I'll just use the picture. Easy, right? Yes. It's barked. We are doing a picnic for a vampire. There we go, one booked table ready for use. Table, which I assembled myself, with no thanks to me. And I'm not ashamed of it, so you can take your passive-aggressive tone elsewhere. Is that going to be a... No, it's not going to be a tablecloth. We'll lay the augmented sandwiches out here. Cups of tea? We'll put the tea here to lure out the residents. Okay. So, we're throwing a party. Now what? You've still got that present. Oh, do we dye that red for some reason? It's tight fit, but it's in. I think that's it. Now to turn it on. I don't know why I'm dyeing it red, but it's a thing that I can dye red, so I'm dyeing it red. Okay. Let's turn the rug red. That's carpentry, right? Okay. Bearskin rug dyed red. I don't know why we want to do that. I've got a screwdriver and a red bearskin. Ooh, maybe the one thing that I remember them saying was screwed to the thing was the light, right? Let's get this down before it falls on somebody. Okay. So now we've got disco lights. Oh, do we put them on the roof, maybe? Aha! If we angle the lights like this, we should be able to light up the garden. It should be bright enough to pass for daytime. Detective, how are they powered? What? The lights, how are they powered? It's not batteries, right? And there's nowhere to plug them in, so how are they working? Dooley. No, I mean, I'm okay with it, but what? Look, if you're okay with them magically working, who am I to call you on it? I'm just saying it's weird that we chase one thing for being magical, and then we use another. And sometimes we need to find power, and sometimes stuff just works. It's all very inconsistent, isn't it? What are you getting at? Is God lazy? Ah, Dooley, I don't have time for this. We have to undepress a reverse vampire to save all these old people from reliving his midlife crisis. Okay, when I say it out loud like that, yeah, I reckon God might be winging it. Okay, let's set up the rest of the party area. So, do we just need to... like, put this down as a rug, maybe? It's not an awards ceremony without a red carpet. We're doing an awards ceremony. We're good to go. Look, people are already starting to gather. Yum, tea. All the better for being free. Pass me a sandwich. It's so bright out. Do these taste of garlic? What's all this? I got the smell of some delicious garlic sandwiches. Then I saw it was daytime and figured I should eat something. It's a surprise party. Thanks for everything you've done to help these people, like an award ceremony. Best friend category. The world's a little easier with a best friend. Yeah, that's it, buddy. That it is. Oh, how lovely. Where's the award then? Oh, right. Patrick has it. Yeah, of course I do. Do I? Yes, the gift I asked you to bring. It was an award for Seamus. I know you boys have put on this show to save the day, but we actually really did get him an award. We know he's a reverse vampire, and because of that, we're really enjoying our time here. We feel his love for us. Oh. So we got him an actual award to say thanks. It's not a movie deal, but we hope you like it. Oh, you guys. 3 cheers for Seamus. Hooray! He's only getting 1 cheer. We don't have time to be repeating ourselves. Now you boys, come to my room. I have a letter for Patrick. Patrick, you have to go to Islands. What now? Family tradition. All Dooleys have to do a coming-of-age ceremony. I presumed they didn't invite you because, you know, American. But it turns out the invite got mixed in with these love letters from your grandpa. I was reading them earlier today when Seamus was feeling down. I'm too old to go with you, and I hate travelling, so you'll need to bring somebody else. Will you come, Detective? Of course, Dooley. Yay! Looks like the Trouble Brothers are going to Islands. Trouble Brothers? Yeah, is that not what we call ourselves? It's what I call us. Anyway, to Islands! Yay! Druid's Delights. On Nanny Dooley's request, Patrick and I are going to the clan's ancestral home in Islands. Is this going to be Stereotypes a Go-Go? Well, Dooley, in 307 hours our flight will have landed in Ireland. Are you excited? Sort of. I'm kind of nervous to meet my Irish cousins. What if they're not as smart or well-informed as I am and we can't hold conversations? Let's just go in with an open mind, yeah? How did we end up on a boat? We were in an airport on the last screen. The castle is on... I don't know how to say that. Loch? Maybe lock, but that's not how you spell lock in, like, Scottish. I don't know Irish. I've been to Ireland once. Loch Dooley, remember? Lake Dooley? We transitioned off screen. Smart. 307 hours would have been one hell of a load time. How would a flight take 307 hours? I won't bring you any closer to that accursed castle. Well, it's inland, so you can't really bring us any closer. I can't, and I won't. We're on our own, Dooley. Let's get to the castle. Why are you calling it an accursed castle? Because perfectly nice castle is not so good for tourism. People want their castles cursed, that's a fact. That is true. Ooh. Nice picture frame you have there. Shame if somebody was to put a picture in it. Oh. Postcards from Derry, Dingle, Dundalk and more, one from every port in Ireland. Wow, this guy's seen it all. I wonder what would happen if I push... Don't you dare. The boat name. It was meant to be a placeholder name, but I never got around to changing it. Well, it's a fine boat. Aye, I even got it running on biodiesel. Oh, how very thoughtful of you. Huh? I just did it to stop the seal glaring at me from slick-filled water. Look, Detective, a seal. How are you getting on there, little bud? I can't stand the rain. I hear you. It never rains back home. Dooley, it rains about 40% of the time back home. Detective, I'm waxing lyrical for the old country. Leave me and my rose-tinted glasses alone. A grand day for drying some clothes, that. Is that a sweat lodge? A sweat lodge in this in this weather. It's so dark in here. Ah, there you are. That's true. I am here. Bring this back to Ian. Not what I ordered at all. Good lass. Off you hop. Keep your tingly digits to yourself. This phone is for official harbour business only. Hands off. That's official harbour master business. Why harbour master and not harbour mistress? Well, because harbour mistress sounds like I'm going to tie your boat up with rope instead of bureaucracy. Collection of the finest American dollars. The exact amount needed for a holiday and not an American penny more. One empty picture frame. When you hold it up, it shows my favourite picture. Everything. A bottle of ghosts, I presume. It would explain why the harbour master sent it back. That's the spirit, or rather it's not. Ah, Christ, I'm funny. What a view. Ah, you'd think of any grey landscape would lose its shine after a while, but you'd be wrong. Okay. A broken generator. I'm guessing it needs some kind of fuel. Where am I going to find that out here? And why do we need to? Oh, look, the cabin has kittens sleeping in it. Do you think... is it their boat? It's the only logical conclusion. Where nobody can remember your name. Oh, seagull. Look at its dead eyes. Seagulls are the sociopaths of the bird world. Docks, scream one. Pretty clear. The castle, too far to walk. I guess we need a cab or something. Let me check my American to Irish dictionary. I think they're called move boxes here. We're in a pub! Can't talk. Mouthful of scaldingly hot chips. Chips? They call fries chips and chips are called crisps. I don't know what they call crisps. Wait, I don't know what we call crisps. Do we call... Chips are in my top 15 favourite ways to cook potatoes. Look, that's where we're going. You're off to Castle Dooley. I hear it's cursed. Haunted, I heard. No, you two. It's got a mad cult in it. You're all wrong. It's infested with the good folk playing pranks on everyone who visits. I don't love the sound of any of that. You say you don't love it, but what I hear is you don't hate any of it either. Well, I do like a good bit of strangeness. Only mildly greasy sandwich, fierce greasy chips, and blindingly greasy fry. Still not the worst menu I've seen. Let's see now. Do I want a mugging, a very real and literal haunting, or a flaming kick to the nads? It's Dave! So many delightful options. If it helps any, my foot is already aflame. What do you want? Just passing by, thought we'd say hello. Passing by, is it? Too good to stay, are you? Typical tourists. So they love the place, but when it comes down to it, they still pack their bags and go home. Well, we have lives, work, and family. You saying we don't have lives, work, and family here? Do you think I was chiselled out of a block of marble? No, I wasn't. I was born. I have a family. I live here. I even have a job. You're not better than me. Jeez, detective, you really are such a tourist. Can you call us a taxi, please? No, we don't have phones in the pub. Pubs aren't a place for talking to people who aren't in the pub. Yeah. We have everything from whiskey to whiskey. What's the difference? Spelling, mostly. What can I do you for? Tell me about Bud Smarter, please. Oh, it helps you make better choices when picking friends. There's no Budweiser. Taps out, detective. Moving on. Pud Light? What's that? Pudding is a sort of blood sausage. Well, if you squeeze the meat juice out and let it sit a while, you get this. I think I just got sick in my mouth a little. What's the deal with Stellar Assault? Ah, one drink and you'll be swinging punches at the moon. Believable. I already have a beef with that guy. What? Nothing. Police. Code. What's all this? Oh, I like to frame foreign money. It's also mad looking. Where'd you get it all? Ah, I buy it. You've no US money? I'm pretty sure they don't have money. As I hear it, the streets over there are paved with gold. I've got US money. You change this money into something local. What? Why would I want to do that? Then I'd have useless money. Yeah, but... Oh, we can frame it. Okay, let's frame this money. Sure thing, detective. Are we putting weed in its locker or sticking its fingerprints at a crime scene? Dooley. So, I'm American. Sounds right. You can always spot an American by them telling you, unasked, that they're American. That is true. Right, well, we have money, you see. But the streets, the golden pavements. That was a pre-gold rush. Now we have overcrowding, streets with no pavements and paper money. I'm sorry for your loss. And I framed some for you. Some framed American money to sell. Oh, right. Well, to quote the great philosopher Bixby Snyder, I'd buy that for $1. But an Irish dollar. A punt. We should not regret giving away all of our holiday money. No, not a single bit. We have everything from whiskey to whiskey. Oh, I've read that. Irish money. Every coin is made of gold and is the size of a dinner plate. They all have stags gnawed into them. And on that note, it's time for a break. I will see you on the other side.
Without some
Why are we not eating the nachos?
in the closet. Even mine.
2. Okay. Are we actually thinking about killing her? Or are we... We're killing someone?
They're right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose.
Danais?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
Oh, whose side are we going to be on?
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
This is a big decision, Panhorn. Okay.
Coward.
Blown up by the other.
Look, I know I can't target myself. I'm not trying to. John Watson, get out my way, get out my way. John, get that way, please, that way. Yep, forward, no, Oh.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't remind me of anything.
No, I
Someone
just
else
want you
might
to
not
move
be
out the
better.
way. No.
Truly, a change of scenery does wonders for one's constitution. I feel invigorated.
Why did he die? Why did that happen? Why? Why would that be a thing that happens?
Just talk to me. Please, don't.
Did the murder, run a murder spree, killing all the people, murder, 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 shoot them in the face, kill them all dead, something that rhymes with face. Killing the people, oh yeah. Do you want to hear a joke? Okay, time for Irish ghosts. It's just a grey haze. I'm not sure walking is a great idea. Okay, well then... Do you have gas I could have? Gas? What? According to my dictionary, they call it petrol, or diesel if they're cheap. I have diesel. I made it myself in the bowels of the ship. Can I have some? I'm out. Need more fatty oils and pure alcohol to make some. Find me that stuff and I'll sort you out. Okay, so we need oil. We need grease. And alcohol. Okay, yeah. These chips are a real work of art. Okay, can I have them? I just gave you that. Yes, but I was hoping I could pay you to order a taxi with it. We have no phones here. Okay. Oh, I've got spirits. I just need the grease. Can I have your chips? Don't be acting the maggot with that, carry on. Don't know how to pronounce that. Would you believe it? The Americans use money after all, and I've proof now. Apparently they do. Well, how do I get the grease? What's all this for? Are you asking me to marry you? No? Oh. I thought maybe you could turn this into fuel for the generator. Okay, but I need grease. Whoa, look out there, detective. You can see the last screen from a whole new angle. My knees feel weak. Hey, Deathclaw, how's it going? Your light is out. What? Really? Do you think I'm thick? That somehow sitting in the dark using the grey light from the window to do my work and not noticing the broken lights? I don't have time to fix it. I'm swamped with paperwork. A whole boat came in today. I know what you're thinking. Does the carpet match the curtains? Well, no. This is a tight wee box and carpet would only get soaked, so it's smooth flooring for me. Okay, so if I fix the generator, then I can use her phone to call a taxi. What happened to the fishing rod guy? What fishing rod guy? You've been playing Peak, Deathclaw. You can't see much through here while the power's off. There's the phone line, the main way out of this town for words. My friend from the hotel with the terrible dress sense. You're remembering stuff that I'm not remembering. Can't just put spirits in here, it needs proper fuel. Sure, but how do I do that? I need to get some fat. Oh, mast? That's the antenna I used to broadcast my pirate radio station from. What? I can tell you, you're not cops here. True. So clear you can even see fish shivering from the cold. Dooley, did you bring your gun with you? I wasn't allowed, but I felt naked with an empty holster, so I took my speed gun. Anyone gets high around me and I'll know about it. Oh, the person from the last game. Okay. I don't know what happened to them. We're in a new game now. So... the harbour master wanted me to give you this, said she ordered something less harsh. Oh right, I guess she wouldn't want to be drinking on the job. Here, give her this instead. Do you want this bottle back? I have no want for that, you hold on to it. That's what I needed, Stu. Okay. A pint of the black stuff. What does that mean? Is it a pint of the inky void between the stars? Or is it a wintry morning contained within a glass? Or maybe it's the chill of a cold wind atop the cloud-shrouded mountain? I gather it's all of those things and more. Okay. What do I do with that? I want the chips. Oh, yeah. Oh no, I give it to her, don't I? 'Cause she wanted it. Is this what you wanted? Oh, sweet saviour, Christ divine, that'd take the edge off a bad day. I've always said you and I had each other's backs. Could ask anything of each other, we could. Sure. Can I use the phone now? I'd love to help you, I really would, and no word of a lie. We're best friends after all. Friends who can ask anything of each other, right? I'm not sure if I like where this is going. It's just the generator out back is broken. Yes, we know that. The person who'd fix that, well, I'd let them call whoever they wanted. Fine. I've always said you're one of the good ones. You, post delivery girl. Haven't I always said that? It's true, she has always said that. Okay. So... now, can we do the... yes, we need fatty oils. No... can I take your grease paper? Oh, they finished the chips now. Knock yourself out, mate. Need me to knock you out, detective? Please no. Nice. That tickles. Grease-soaked paper from the fries. Chips, detective. When in Rome. When in Rome. When in Rome, they're called chips. Yes. Yes. A steel bottle cap. We only need a few more and we can buy our very own Brahmin. A foul-smelling concoction made of oils and liquor. Nice. Okay, so now can you make some gasoline? Would this do? Sure. Fade to black there while I do my mischief. Can do. Here's your biodiesel. Enjoy. That should have the power back on for Fiona. Hopefully now she'll let you use her phone line to call a cab. Taxi detective. Looks like the lights are back on in there. Cool beans. Ah, you did it. You fixed the Jenny. I have light and heat again. I feel like the Queen of Tara. You can use the phone to call your harlots now. I'm not calling harlots. I need a taxi. Don't worry. I won't tell your wife there. Tell me what. The phone is fixed. Time to call for a taxi. TLPD, what's your problem? I need a taxi in Ireland, and I only know this one number. Oh, detective, I knew this would happen. There should be one outside McTavern's for you in a few moments. Wait, so I didn't have to do all that stuff? Oh, man. Aha. Can we have a lift to the castle, please? Not for free, can't you, scrub? No, well, have a punt. Will you take us to the castle for this? Ah, that's the stool that Daisy sat on. In you hop. Let's go. Here you go, lads. Welcome to the countryside. Thanks. Beautiful. There it is, Dooley. Castle Dooley. It's exactly as I remember it. Hasn't changed a bit. Dooley, you've never been here before. You didn't even know it was real until last week. The memories are flooding back. The hills are alive with the sound of raining. Thor must be angry today. Isn't Thor Norse? Oh, you think he only makes it rain north of the border? It's impressive, isn't it? Yes. A teeny bit dreary, though. Could do with a lick of paint, or a second castle on the top. Something that differentiates it from all the other castles around. Great. The rain stops as soon as we're finished walking in it. Rain will do that to you. Is this guy waiting for us? Greetings, sirs. I'll take your bags so you may proceed to the ceremony. Because you're late. Sorry, home's a long distance and many puzzles away. Sir, I'm a butler, not a judge. There's no judgment here, only butlerment. Why is there a giant stone badger at the front door? Oh, the badger's the family mascot, sir. Sure it is. Would sirs like anything? Oh, please, I'd love anything. Well, that's unfortunate. I've been ordered not to help in any way until the ceremony is completed. Why did you offer? Politeness, sir. Doesn't hurt to be polite. It hurt me. D, for domicile, most likely. Or for Dooley, maybe? Oh, this is where people hid away from nuclear bombs during the war, before our own time, thank goodness. During the Cold War. Some of these apples look loose. It's not quite an orchard, but they are well-kept apple trees. We used to climb these as kids all the time. Did you now? Who is this we? The other Dooleys and myself, I guess? It's locked. What kind of an exhibitionist lives in a glass house? It's not for people, it's a house for plants. Plants? There you go now. I thought plants were sweet, innocent things. Turns out they're little perverts. That explains why they never wear pants. Does rather, doesn't it? Oh, hello. Hurry up, lads. The ceremony can't start until you click through. Oh, leave him be, lads. He's not one for the doing of things. I'm not one for the doing of things. Look at this. Before refrigerators existed, people used to store ice in hills like this. Untrue. They couldn't have made ice without refrigerators. They'd get the ice from lakes during the winter. So wait, you're trying to tell me that lakes had refrigerators? That's crazy. Crazy enough to be true. Okay, I believe you. It's not what I was saying at all. Look, detective, I understand that you don't want to be outed as an informant. When I post a blog about this on dooluminati.com, I'll give you a cool name like the whistleblower. Please no. The base of this well is pretty loose. I think I can slide one out. Nice. A jacuzzi! Well, actually. Wow, look at this clouds detective. Beautiful. It must have taken an age to draw. Rumour has it this is the grassy knoll a certain president was shot from. Dooley, we're over 4,000 miles away. That's how they got away with it, detective! The gate's locked. The lock itself is old and rusty. I shouldn't take more than I need. Okay. An old well stone that's very roughly brick-shaped. A steel bottle cap. We only need a few more and we can buy our very own Brahmin. Okay, let's go in here. There you are. And no, it's fine. Don't rush yourself. You're already 20 years late to your coming-of-age ceremony. What's a few minutes more? This is a coming-of-age thing? I don't know what that means. Does it come with gifts? Here, put this robe on. It might be a little tight, but it should still fit. It does come with gifts. Yay! How do I look? You look... Excuse me, is there time to let it out a little? No, we're about to begin. Then you look great, buddy. Whew! Family and friends, we once more gather to acknowledge the turning of the Great Wheel. That time of year when young Dooley children become young Dooley adults and carry on the family duty. Let us start by answering the ancient questions you've studied for. We've done what now? There's a test? Kevin, who are the Dooleys? We're a family of protectors who look out for all of humankind's good. A family of cops? I'm from a line of narcs. Ruby, what's our eternal purpose? We keep the sun high in the sky, coming up every day to bless the soil and going down every night so that others on the planet can feel its warmth too. And Patrick, how do we do that? By believing in ourselves? What? No, we do it by... Wait, is it getting dark? What the... The sun has gone out! Our sacred duty failed, and on such a prestigious day. How have I failed the family such? What to do in this both literal and figurative dark moment for the family? Detective, I think we got to do something. I mean, I wasn't paying attention entirely, but I think Dooleys are meant to stop this kind of thing from happening. And I'm a Dooley, and you're a Dooley by common law. And this is kind of weird. I think the kind of weird that maybe you'd be interested in looking into. And I don't ask for much, just food and lifts and excuses not to work and visits to my family, and I guess I'm asking, will you help me investigate this? Dooley, you have me at detective? Let's go. Alright. Wait, where are we going? Yeah. These boards are limestone. I wonder if... Yes, there's a piece of flint sticking out of this rock. Okay. A small piece of flint. Kid, what's that you're drinking? That depends. You a cop? Hey, buds. You right? Oh, come here. Come and help us solve this mystery. Ow, your claws are sharp, buddy. I need to chop those. Not in this country. Well then, it's Pashin. Is that how you say it? Can I have some? You gonna give it back? I'm gonna give you a soft yes on that. I don't know what that means, but I heard yes, and I'm a bit buzzed, so here. A spirit made from potatoes. Potato ghosts? Spooky. You okay, kid? Oh, I'm not a kid anymore. I did my ceremony. No, wait. The ceremony was interrupted. I'm going to be a kid forever! You really have a way with kids. Always bowls me over to see you interacting with them. You're being sincere, aren't you? Always. What is it you're looking for? What's going on? Why is it dark out here all of a sudden? I don't know. Something's wrong here. Very wrong. Perhaps something's happened to the sunstone? What's the sunstone? Oh, now that's the story. But you're in a rush, so I'll give you the condensed version. The sun's goddess... Right, I'm not going to be able to pronounce all these Irish words that well. If anyone knows better, let me know. The sun goddess Aina, well, she was turned into a crane. Of course. Here, this is Irish mythology we're talking. People are always getting turned into birds, less of your cheek. Anyway, when she became a crane, she laid this stone that controls the sun and gave it to Dúlia Haun. Dúlia what now? It means first Dooley, which, the story says, Aina carved from a potato. Anyway, she gave the sunstone over to be protected forevermore, and it was until today. We'll get it back. Bloodwolf's Dishonor. Dishonor is not a very reassuring term. Alright, bud. You're right. Bloodwolves are like hypnotists. If you're not at the point in your life where you're turning to one for help, then... Oh, if you're at the point in your life where you're turning to one for help, then you can't afford to be picky. I need to borrow your stick, I think. The ancient Dooley Shillelagh? Or Shillelagh? Shillelagh? Shillelagh. Shillelagh. The Shillelagh? Ah, yeah, there we go. Shillelagh. Anyway, what do you want this for? I think your Shillelagh might be able to get us out of here. Some words I know, like, I'm pretty sure I've heard Shillelagh before. It's a Dungeons and Dragons spell, although I've never been a druid, so I've never used it. But I didn't know if that's how it was spelt. Goodbye. Slan. I'm getting covered in cat fluff. I shouldn't complain. It's lovely. Yeah, it is. Love you, bud. Yeah, I do. This stick/club is called a shillelagh. I bet they're glad we came along and made it easier, less lyrical names for things like stick and club. Yeah. Anything else to click on? It's very hard to see anything. Okay. I don't think we should go anywhere without a light source. See, that's the kind of thinking that had me bring you on this adventure. Okay, well, so... how are we going to make a light source? Ah, I can make a tinder kit with the right rock, but this isn't it. Okay, the flints. We'll make a blood wolf out of you yet, detective. Is there a reason why you're digging your claws into my arm, puss? Or is it just for shits and giggles? Shits and giggles, alright. Definitely need to chop those claws. I should be able to start a fire with this. Okay, well, then let's... Um, I need a rag to burn. Okay. Dooley, I need some of your robe. There we go. I don't know how much I can spare. Here's a small piece. Okay, how naked is Dooley now? Is my question. Okay, wrap this here and pour this on. What a waste. And we have a torch. Aha. Looks like the son of a bitch. I mean, he's not as naked as he could be. But he's more naked than I would like. Ah, be careful with that knife. What are you at anyway? Stabbing the darkness to chase it off. Right, can I have your knife so I can do that too? I mean, I guess there's no iron knife. I mean, there is an iron knife. Wait a minute, that's exactly how knife is spelt. Grrr. What is it, boy? Has the devil come for us? Arf. Okay. Can we get the apples? Let's see if we can knock one loose. Yeah. This type of apple is called a Janie Mac. I once knew a person called that. Would says like anything. The sun's gone out. That it has. How unfortunate. This could be a long night and I've packed no snacks for the wee uns. Has anyone else entered the house? Not that I'm aware of. The Archdruid is keeping the house on lockdown until further notice. Okay. Nobody in or out without the Archdruid say so. Sleepy buddy. Can we go in the house? About your stick. It's no stick, boy. It's an ancient and all-important shillelagh held by the family leader from days of yore. It, passed down as a sign of wisdom, duty and right, only to those who've proven themselves many times over. Well, why, legends tell that shillelagh can be traced back to the landing of the old gods on the shores of this mystical wee island. Indeed, some say it's a splinter from the mighty Dagda's Log Moor. The Dagda is a powerful god, and the Log Moor is his magical war club for you American boys. Anyway, what of it? Oh gosh, I'm really sorry, but I set it on fire? Ah, don't worry, I have a load of spares. Spares? What, you think you're the first one to set an ancient and powerful stick on fire? Now away and solve this mystery. I don't have spare sunstones. Might, though I wish I did. Okay. You okay, kid? Yeah. Oh no, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, then lots of shame on you. I'm only a kid. Okay. I don't know what I can do. Ooh, chop open the apples? Let's chop this apple up. Janie, no! Okay. Why have I done that? I don't know. One sliced apple. Again, this is not the Janie Mac, an actual human person that you know. Okay. Looks like there's something in there. Can't reach and the gate's locked. I need to find something I can pick the lock with. Okay. I feel naked without my stabber. I should have gotten you to trade me something for that. Wow. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? I've got apple slices and a torch. Who wants the apple slices? Right, Frosty. Does Frosty know? No chance. Okay, cool. And now we know. We've learned a thing. Here you go. I don't understand, sir. It's already prepared. Yeah, it's for you. A snack to share out as needed. Why, thank you, sir. I'm afraid I cannot let you into the house without the Archdruid say so, but here, have this key to the greenhouse as thanks. Oh yeah, he wanted snacks for the kids. This should get us in here. Tiny hands, oh Hanrahan. Stay back, Satan, or I'll bop you on your devilish nose. Hi there. Americans? Worse than the devil, so... Nice flower bed. What other kind of things do you grow here? Ah, we grow it all. Edibles, combustibles, dirigibles. I have the lot. Really? What about an ent? Oh yeah, there's one of them sleeping about the place somewhere. Chuck the plants? Of course I have. This isn't baby's first garden. Surely not a spaghetti tree. Oh, you can't move for the spaghetti trees in here. It's all pasta and sauce down those aisles. Awful mess. Is he alive? No? No good. Wait a second. Does the watering can get much use with all the rain? No, I mostly use it as a foot bath or a toilet when it's raining too much to run inside. Hopefully not both on the same day. Would you believe I used that plant to fight off a horde of zombies once? A soil thermometer? Yes. Can't have your soil too hot or too cold. Shivering soil is no good to anyone. And soil with a fever? Well, that's all sweaty and gross. Fascinating. You can have that one since you like it so much. Really? Thanks. Okay. Careful now. That's a stankfoot. A pungent root if there ever was one. And there was. Plenty of them. Tell you what. I heard it through the grapevine that you Americans like souvenirs. Why don't you take some of that home with you? I say home. I really mean as far as customs. Thanks. Just don't get it near that flame of yours or it'll really stink the place up. Okay, so we can stank the place up. These stink. I've never smelled a worse smell in my life. It's got a large head where the thermometer's face sits, but the neck is long and thin. Ooh, it's a lockpick. Sun's gone out, I see. It has. Not good for plants, you know, not having sunlight. Of course. They need things to survive, you understand? I do. Plants have the same 3 basic needs as humans. Is that so? Sunlight, water, and a lot of reggae. What happened to the sun then? That's what we're investigating. Well, I might have a lead for you there. Really? Brilliant. Normally it's up in the sky this time of day. When I lose something, I check the last place I remember having it. Do you think we should check the sky? I do. I have a ladder out back if you need to get up there. Shall I go get it, detective? Okay. So we now have a lockpick of sorts. Wait. It's pretty dark when the sun's turned off, eh? Does a bit, yeah. Should be able to pick the lock with this. Nice. Let's see what's in here then. It's 3 of the letter O with apostrophes after them. That's odd. Is this the creepiest thing we've ever come across? It's top 5 for sure. It does look like it looks a bit like Link, maybe. These barrels would have been used to store the ice, I guess. Somebody must have taken it all. All that's here now is water. So, I've got a torch, I've got stanky herbs, and I've got some O's. I don't know how any of that helps. Like, why do I want to make a smell? I don't even know what I need to do. What do I need to do? I thought you were bringing in the bags. And I thought the sun was going to stay in the sky. Today is full of surprises, it seems. I know I'm just a simple beat cop and not just a fancy pants detective, but I think you just made a smelly plant smellier. Yes, I did. What do I do with them? I stand corrected. This smells worse. It's fogging up now. I could fill an area with that. Okay. But why and how would I do that? Oh! What's this? It can't be. Those O's, those apostrophes. Some O'Doolies must have snuck in, disguised as Doolies, and stolen the Sunstone while we were distracted. Those fiends. Those scoundrels. Jackines, the lot of them. Pure gobs they are. Black and tans, every last one. They're bad is what I'm saying. Bad news. If they're involved, we have a problem. You have to catch them, you hear? I'll whistle on the wind so that the butler knows to let you inside the house. Nice. This is some place, detective. Some place filled with 3 thieves. Let's find them. Filled with 3 thieves. Let's find them. A portrait of Tammy Dooley, who supposedly spent a year and a day asking why of everything a fairy said until it let her go in frustration. Remember that time we accidentally burned down an entire house by messing with one of these? Haha, good times. Dooley, shh. If it's not broken, it can be. That feels like a motto I can get behind. It's broken and there's a strange grinding noise coming from inside. This must be where they stole the Sunstone from. Right, if anything weird happens, Euclid's got one paw on the keyboard, so, just saying. Broken glass, probably from the theft. Or there could have been an emergency. I feel like this house violates so many health and safety guidelines. They're guidelines, detective. More like suggestions, really. You can take Dooley out of America. That's the second largest green banner I've ever seen. Okay. Sayoban? It's Siobhan. Siobhan. It's pronounced Siobhan. Or Siobhan. What a menacing name. Says here that she robbed a castle and sailed out to sea so she wouldn't have to give it back. That would explain the eye patch. And the pigeon on her shoulder that she's painted red and green. This place is so big you need benches to take a rest between rooms. A handful of fancy looking shields. I could fit like 1 shield per hand, tops. Maybe one in my mouth? Painting of the sun. I guess it must be important to them or something. Detective, do you pronounce it vase or vase? I'm a vase man myself. Same. Look, detective, they even have drawers to store their dust and cobwebs. Does this look a bit like, you know, with his skin on? Our school mascot? I guess he does, with his skin on. Maybe he bleed for us all. What nice fire to come inside to. Yes, and with the sun gone, fire will become the new god, providing light and heat for all its followers. Dooley, that's crazy talk. Quiet, don't make me sacrifice you to the new god. Connor Dooley, one of the family's military leaders in the O-Wars. I'm so jet-lagged, I need chairs for all of me, not just my arms. It's weird that I can come in here when there isn't a lot in here. It's locked. What monster would lock me out of a room made for eating? Oh, don't mind me. Got a bit wet in the rain, so came indoors to warm my ferret. I don't see a ferret. It's a hungry wee monster, so it might be hunting for a sausage around here somewhere. Giggles to self. Have you seen any strange-looking individuals? I did. 2 men, one wearing a pervert coat and the other dressed like a wee girl. Brilliant. Where did they go? They've intimidated her into silence. Don't worry, Mum. We'll find them. Is your name Pat too? Family name. My siblings are Paddy, Patsy, Patrice, Patchoulio? But no patty. That makes no sense. None of us are slabs of meat. Better get going. These O'Doolies aren't going to catch themselves. They might. Not the brightest bunch. They say even a broken clock is right twice a day. I change its time strategically, so this clock is never right. This won't open? That's just folding magnets. You know, those wee magnets. People give them to you as souvenirs. Gosh. If they only had a handy name so I could explain them to you. Anyway, that's the magnet box. Doesn't open. Hands off Pat's pots. What? This cupboard is actually filled with cups? Where's all the food? Odd. There are bits of a statue in here. That cooker is quite the beast. See, if we were in Holland, we could call it a Dutch oven. Yeah, but we're not in Holland, are we? Boxes full of bees. That explains the honey and everything. Boxes full of... Oh, still boxes full of bees. I'm starting to think I've been drinking honey the wrong way. The remains of a stew made out of honeyed beef. How are there leftovers? A baguette delivered this morning from France, one of the joys of being in Europe. Given how old this place is, the lubricant seems like it could come in useful at some point. Yoink. Honey loaves. Is there anything they can't make out of honey? Honey glazed ham. I think I've wet myself from saliva. Push it real good. Rub a puka on your veruca. I don't know why he looks so happy about it, poor wee guy. I love this thing. I used to ride it between here and wherever it goes. Dooley, for the last time, you haven't been here before, so you can't have used this dumb waiter. Hey, I'm neither dumb nor a waiter. Oops, I mean, whatever this broken lift thing would say. Broken, eh? Yeah, it's why I'm only mid-getaway and not fully gotten away. One of the cogs is broken and now I'm stuck. I think if we find a cog, we can get this guy out and arrest him. Okay, I remember there being cogs around here somewhere, probably. Okay, so we found one of the O'Doolies. Great old Gunyet Dooley, inventor of sleeping on the job. I've never been more sure that this is my family. Ooh. Hello. Now he's got 2 paws on the keyboard. Dude. This is how you end up finding shortcuts that I don't know how to undo. Isn't it, mister? Hmm? It is. There's a smaller castle in this giant castle. That's the kind of extravagance I get behind. The doorway is blocked by these obnoxiously large toys. Is there anyone hiding in there? Stay away! Why don't you come out and tell us where the sunstone is? Never. Literally never. I've set up a home in here and I'm cultivating fungus I can live off. You'll never get me out. Challenge accepted. To be clear, that was meant of a statement of demoralizing fact rather than issuing of any challenge. Challenge accepted. Gonna smell you out. Oh. I'm gonna smell you out. Oh. Vents. Interesting. Yes, interesting. Where did the vents go? Half of a 4-poster bed. Fancy. Dooley, you know that's just No, wait, you're right. 2 posters. I guess we're only half welcome. A painting of a handle in which the artist just glued an actual handle to a frame and painted over it. Dooley family masterpiece. Well, we might need the handle. I like the carefree and liberal use of naked unmonitored flames in this place. Really suits the atmosphere. Is there a woman's face screaming inside the knob on that locker drawer? Boy, is anyone who doesn't get that reference going to be lost? I don't think I get that reference. Detective, you might need to close this case yourself. I need to interrogate this bathtub. Sure, you see shower heads everywhere, but have you seen a shower body? Not since the French shower revolution. Why even have a mirror if it's going to be tiny? I made all of me to be seen. Aha, they'll never get me in here. This vent seems to connect to inside the dollhouse. Yes, it does. This should smoke them out. Oh, that smell. I gotta get out of here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Looks like we've smoked them out. Book 'em, Dooley. Yeah, book 'em, Dooley. No, wait, sorry, that's me. Book them, me. Where's the sunstone? No idea. I got scared during the heist and hidden here. You'll get no info from me, I'll tell you that, and I'll tell you true. Okay, well. I don't really understand how these got knocked over, but I got the result I wanted, so happy days. It is indeed happy days. Right, was there anything else in here? My heart sinks every time I enter a bathroom. Look, we have tiny bathroom plugs here too. See, we're not so different after all, you and I. Eh? Okay. Somebody else's room, not a place for us. Okay, so we're still missing one Dooley. What we've got is cooking lard and a lit torch. Can we... No. There's bits of a statue in the bin. Hands off, I'm boiling those kettles. For tea? What? No, to free the water soul. Look at it there, floating off to water heaven. Are you making fun of me? Honestly, I'm as unsure as you. Bye-bye, water ghosts. Did any O'Dooleys enter the house? If they did, they must have done it before the ceremony, as I've not let a soul in or out since. Not a soul, do you hear? Did an O'Dooley get in on my watch? No, not a soul. What about a ghost? Did a ghost get in on my watch? Not a soul, I told you. Alright. I don't know why I've got lard. Tell me about the O'Dooleys. Oh, a cursed lot. A splinter faction of the family who turned on us in the O-Wars. O-Wars? A dark time for Ireland it was. You had Dooley against O'Dooley, Murphy against O'Murphy, Riley against O'Reilly, and more. I'll say no more about those times, lest we all be forced to sing the sad songs. Suffice to say the O'Dooleys and us have been at war ever since. They still feel it's their family duty to protect the Sunstone, even though they lost that right the day they pick up the O in the apostrophe and went to war. They must have snuck in during the ceremony to steal the Sunstone, underhanded as only an O'Dooley can be. You have to catch them, you hear? Catch them and get the Sunstone back. Okay, well I got one of them. Does the dog want some lard? No, he doesn't. Euclid. Stop poking the keyboard. I mean, if anyone's got any ideas of what I do with lard and a torch, Yeah, so what do I do with the... Yeah, it wouldn't let me use it with the... Like, the sunstone is what's missing from them, I think. I mean, lard in these sorts of games is normally used for, like, lubrication, isn't it? But... Ooh, there's pots and pans. What are these pots made of? Dreams? They're so shiny. Oh, that's all you had to say about that. Okay. There might be something somewhere that I haven't picked up that I need to. I might have a quick look at my walkthrough and see if there's anything that I have missed. Da, 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 da. We can enter the dollhouse now. Didn't even try that. Right. Now we're cooking with gas. A horrific wind-up toy with a wind-up key. A hurl. They use this to play hurling. It's essentially a fight with sticks and an optional scoring system. Can we take it as a memento? If you squint, it almost looks like the American alphabet. Part of the vent system that allowed me to choke Louise out. He has a glassy stare that says, "Kill me now." Honk. Really is a stanky route. The stankiest. Okay. So presumably then we can use this to get into the clock. Let's see what's going on in here then. Seems to have some extra cogs. I'll take those. Nice. Now we can do the dumbwaiter thing. Let's get this thing fixed. Yeah, and free the dumbwaiter who got stuck inside. Hey! Oh, it's minigame time! So I'm going to do this after the break, because it might take a while, who knows.
What happened in the grove was a horror, one I won't ignore. But nor will I let a devil roam the coast unchallenged.
Yeah, it was.
Please.
It was a horror. Yeah.
The only devils here.
And we did
are
some
you
horror.
lot.
3. 2. Yeah. We didn't do it on purpose. It got a bit out of hand.
You're not the worst liar I've ever met. But you're daft as a brick if you think I'm going to believe that.
Look, just because I'm daft as a brick doesn't mean I'm bad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. We don't like being called daft, apparently. By Karlak. That's okay, Ishmael. Examine the lamp. Simple device. A glass vessel filled with whale blubber with a wick in it. Blubber lamp really rolls off the tongue, though. It does. Blubber lamp. 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 Oh. No. Blubber lamp.
Oh. Oh no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
A memory shard
Little
container
smile.
into which brief men.
The Venatori's power is on the rise, and this part's mine.
You're not keeping that relic.
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Threat Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But
Oh
Red
man, that was
Lyrium,
funny.
working with Venatori.
He just
Not your
went.
style.
Here they are. My son.
Okay. I didn't think I'd lit it. Apparently I did. I blew myself up a little bit. Full. In fact, I used to get wet all the time when I was younger. I bet you did. I bet you did. Not so much since the menopause, though, eh? Am I supposed to... Ha-ha! Yay, I got an achievement for it. Whee! Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry about the bear. I'm sorry. I got lost and fell off the world. Bye. Right, cog puzzle. Okay. It's not going to be that difficult, maybe. It's not going to be difficult at all, maybe. I complained about having to work on a holiday, but I just enjoy putting people in cuffs so much. Where's the sunstone? I'll never tell you, because I don't entirely know. Mario Dooley had it, and I got separated from her when the lift broke. She's a sharp one. You won't catch her with the trousers around her ankles. Oh, no. I bet the woman in the kitchen is Mario Dooley, right? They'll never take me alive, but we just did. Oh, then you won't catch me. You are caught. I won't go down without a fight. Sure. Let's see where this goes now that it's working. These are just like that statue I saw in the bin. I wonder if that means one of them's fake. Ooh. So one of these is Mario Dooley. I should look for a way to verify the statues. I'll even have to double check the portraits I've found to be sure. Big Fin Dooley, who supposedly baits the salmon of knowledge. Surely that should be 8? 8 the salmon? No, he caught it and gave it a beat. Oh, beat the salmon. For not knowing to avoid his fishing line. He has large hands. All the better for beating fish with. Maybe we can rule him out by finding a matching statue. Like this one. This statue has the clubbed hands of famous fish fighter Big Fin Dooley. Okay. That's some length. What's for dinner, detective? Can't stand the pasty. It's antipasty. It's painting of this dining room, including a smaller painting of this room which has the same, and so on, ad infinitum. Infinity is endless, you can't really add it to something. Long flowing green banners. They sure do like green in this country. Bottle of vinegar, pungent. I think it might be worth taking. Yoink. I haven't found a portrait that matches this statue yet. Okay, so we need to go and re-find all the portraits. Yeah. So we've got that one. This statue bears the menacing eye patch and stance of Siobhan Dooley. And her not very convincing parrot. I mean, it's that one, right? Portrait of Tammy Dooley, yep. She has a what? A distinctive scar on her face. That one. A scar on the statue's face that matches Tammy Dooley's. What's that one? Yep. No, so that's the statue that was destroyed, maybe? Have we seen any other portraits anywhere? This must be the statue that Mama O'Dooley replaced, yeah. This is going to be one of those things that I think shouldn't work but does. What I'm trying to do, the way my brain just worked, was I want the handle. I don't know why I want the handle, but I want the handle. And vinegar might dissolve paint. Yes. Of course, why wouldn't that work? Crank handle, it has no shaft. Okay, but what have we found that needs a crank handle? Nothing. No paintings. Oh, it's the one in here. Yes, there was. He has... What's a nice way to put this? His ears are disproportionate to his head. Okay. This statue has the small ears of Connor Dooley. And the military uniform. Oh yeah, sorry, the ears distracted me. It's the only statue that doesn't have a matching painting. This is the fake. Damn it, I'm not going out without a fight. Take this. Ah, she's got a rolling pin. And I'm not afraid to use it. Quick, Dooley, confiscate it. Oh. Oh no, give it back. Look, detective, she had this in her pockets too. Did she now? Arrest her, Dooley, for the very real and not paranormal, or just normal if you will, crime of theft. Nice. You arrested me and my boys and stole back our admittedly stolen legacy. What more do you want from me? How about the Sunstone, eh? Your buddy just took that from me. Did he now? What's your stolen legacy then? The Sunstone. Hand it over, so. He already took it. Is this guy for real? Oh, I am for real, alright. Very real. The altar has proven to be less than secure. Better take it to the Archdruid instead. Okay. You got the stone back. I'll be honest, nothing like this has happened in 100 years and one more. To my eternal shame, I'm not entirely sure what comes next. But I remember my grandmother's grandmother, who died long before my time. Hello, Euclid. Not on the keyboard, please, puss. No, you're going back in the window again, are you? Some more sunbathing. Alright. Telling tales of a recovery system, a way to use the stone to reboot the sun. Wait, how did she tell you a tale if she was dead? Oh, sorry, I thought you needed some information about how to save the world, when it seems what you needed was a lecture on lyricism and poetic license? Sorry. Anyway, there's a secret room in Castle Dooley, the entrance to which is hidden in the phrase, if you have a burning desire to see your son again, then you must follow your hearth. I'm sure you can detectivate your way through that. So, through the fireplace then, yeah? If you have a burning desire to see the sun again, then you must follow your hearth. Maybe the hidden room is through here. I'd need to put out the fire to find out. Okay. Don't have anything that could put a fire out unless we can hurl it out. Lard's not going to do it, is it? No. The well! It might be for the well. I'm missing something to make this work. A shaft to connect the two. That? No. That! Oh, the rolling pin. Yep. It's a hurl from the game Hurley. What? 2 teams of 100 people beat one another with sticks while some of the less violent players score points. Fastest and most brutal game on earth, apparently. I mean, yeah. Stick this handle on the end. I can use this as a crank. Nice. Okay, let's get this well working and get some water. Cool. I could do with, like, fast travel around this place. Let's put this fire out and see what happens. There's something on the wall behind the fire. Seek not the odd. Looks like some kind of lock. I need to know the Dooley family crest and the motto to get through. What are they, Dooley? Yeah, if it's not broke, it can be. That's the motto. And they like green. And the sun. Oh no, badger. I don't know, is it a circle? No. I mean, that's a circle. If it's not broken, it can be. And we've got a badger. And they really like green. This place has all manners of secrets, hasn't it? Well, we are in the oldest country in the world, and this is the oldest house in it. Bound to have its secrets. That doesn't sound... Is that true? I wouldn't trust what you read in your American school books, sir. Anyone with a princess and glue and an agenda can change those. Okay. She'd know, right? No, apparently not. He's not a Dooley. He's an O'Hanrahan. I don't feel like we've seen shapes other than circles. If it's not broken, it can be. And a badger. And green. Maybe just try all the shapes. Ah. fine. I guess the shields. We're in some kind of secret chamber. We are. What is this place? Never mind that. What's that thing? Is that... I think I'm in love. Is that a rocket? Well, not a rocket. It looks like it gets its thrust from steam built up from that connected furnace. Still, pretty impressive tech for something so old. Steam-powered rocket from 1,000,000 years ago. Take that, NASA. What's carved into it? A sun, I guess? It looks just like my birthmark. Dooley, you don't have a birthmark, and certainly not one like that. If I did have a birthmark, though, that's what it looked like. I feel it in my... That's Irish for soul. I guess we need to put the gem in. It has an opening that looks right. I guess this thing flies the... What am I saying? This is all insane. Would you have a preferred case with the Banshees and Fomorians and the Fairfake? That would have made more sense, at least. Fine. We put the gem into the rocket to fly it into the snuffed sun and reignite it. Did you say goodbye to the rocket? Seemed rude not to. Good control panel. Let's see what it says. Hey, file level 0. Sunstone reading 0. Rocket status no. Ah, party pooper. An old furnace. We need wood or coal to get it started. I've got wood. Oh. A large boiler for shooting the rocket in space, it seems. Okay. Put the sunstone in the rocket. I apologise for that noise. Well, the gem is in place. I guess we get the furnace going and press the large go button on the control panel. Okay, detective, we can do this. Ah, fire level 0, sunstone reading 1, rocket status no. Actually, I kind of like this guy. He's growing on me. Maybe I should set him up with Betty. Zigzag is married to its work, sorry. Okay. So we need some fuel for the fire. Literally. There's no coal in there. Oh, we had a coal thingy. Majoogle. Cellar. Bunker. Let's scoop some of this out. Nice. Fill this baby up. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure you're not meant to fill babies up with coal. Or any combustibles, really. This is how castles burn down, probably. Alrighty. Fire level 1, sunstone reading 1. Rocket status, yes. Let's blow this Roman candle. Okay, let's do it. Let's solve this case and get the sun up and running again. Do you want to press the button, Dooley? Really? Of course, it's your family's rocket. It's your big day. Ah, shucks, detective. Thanks. Launch sequence activated. Woohoo! Rocket launch in 10. Error. Launch doors blocked. Opening access hatch for manual fix. Oh man. No problem. We just get the doors open and restart the launch. Rocket launch in 9. Oh no. Am I actually? Oh, I am actually on a timer, am I? Where's the hatch? Seems to run up to the ceiling. I presume it's a chimney that comes out somewhere on the roof. Seven. Okay, so I'm not really on a timer as such. It's just when I go the right way it counts. I guess. Maybe. I'm assuming I need to be up here? Ladder up. Quickly, this is it. Launch in 1 second. Let's do this, quick. Sure. Hole in the wall for a crank to go into. I don't have a crank. Rusty old doors. Let's grease up this son of a hatch. Grease those up like a pro. Okay, so I need a crank. This must be the top of the furnace's chimney exhaust. It's probably a lovely view and the sun hasn't been stolen by my rogue cousins. Yeah, I'd say it is, buddy. Hopefully we'll see it soon. That'll be nice. Do we need to go and get the crank then? From the well? This is a long second. We need that crank back, but it won't budge. If only we could bash it out somehow. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have that crank back. Nice. Run! We're running so fast! We've got less than a second left! No! Run! Run! Launch still in 1 second, inexplicably. Thanks, robot. Thumbs up emoji. I can't do it, Dooley. I'm not strong enough. Launch imminent. We're not going to make it. Step aside. Ugh. 0 seconds to launch. Wait, that means it's time to launch. Let's do this. Woo! We did it! It's beautiful. Yeah, it is. Detective? Yeah? Thanks for pretending you couldn't turn the crank. I need to work on my ability to lie. You can never lie to me. Come on, let's go finish your ceremony. Family, friends, we gather here again on this once ominous day to perform the coming of age ceremony and to properly welcome our prodigal son, Patrick Dooley, back into the fold. Did you hear that? She said I'm a prodigy. That you are, buddy. That you are. Yeah. And that is where I'm going to stop today because it is getting very warm in here and I'm melting somewhat. And also I think that's a good place to stop. I know I said last week that I was going to play this until it was finished and I want to, but that's going to be quite a long time and I can't stay in this room for that much longer. Oh, thank you. I think it's gonna cool down at some point. Let me see what the weather's gonna do. It's gonna be a bit cooler for my normal stream times next week, but not much cooler. Next Sunday is looking the same as this, but it's looking like it's going to be a little bit cloudier and maybe a bit rainy, so basically, weather permitting, I will be streaming. We'll be back to Death Stranding Thursday evening, Friday evening, and back to this on Sunday, but we'll see. Because I'm not gonna melt into a puddle for you guys. I'm afraid. You're awesome, but not worth heatstroke. So I am going to find someone to raid. Let's go to cheese sandwich, shall we? So, copy the vague message, paste it when we get there. Thank you all so much for watching. Keep an eye on notifications because who knows whether I'll be streaming or not next week. I would love to. I want to. But if it's too hot, I won't be. But I might be streaming at other random times if we have a nice cool evening, whatever. So keep an eye out. Once the weather cools down a bit, we'll be back to normal, hopefully. So until next time, bye bye.